Hey, what is up, guys? It is your boy, That Boy Kyrie. Today we are back with another video. Today I'm going to be covering why racism is a derivative of the theory of evolution. Before we get into it, I just want to ask that you please subscribe. I'm almost up to 100 subscribers. I got new videos coming out every week, and I greatly appreciate it. At the end of my last video, I got absolutely cooked in the comments. Even though I think most of the people who watched the video sort of missed the point. The point of the video was to get people to think critically about the theory of evolution and to not just blindly believe in it because it's quote-unquote science. A scientific theory is different from science because science is the process of gathering data and measuring your results. Meanwhile, a scientific theory is simply the best explanation that scientists can come up with based off of a collection of data. One of the comments was about how I ended the video saying that evolution was used as the basis for racism, but I did not present any evidence to support that claim. And so today, I will be explaining how the theory of evolution was used to support racism in the 19th and 20th centuries and how it is still being used to this day to a lesser extent. And before you click off this video thinking I'm going to say something dumb like, oh, evolution is racist and math is racist too. You know, black people can't do math and black people don't have a lot of science degrees. Therefore, evolution is racist and math is racist. I've heard some of those arguments before, and let's keep it a buck, those arguments are ridiculous.
What, are you retarded?
Racism in the modern sense is prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism by an individual, community, or institution against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group. Racism is seen all throughout society today, but was much worse in the past. Racism in the modern sense is based off of racialism, also called scientific racism or race realism, which is the belief that the human species is divided into biologically distinct taxa called races, and that these races have different characteristics and traits that are genetically distinct. It should be noted that early iterations of racialism disagreed on whether humans were distinct taxa or if races were different species, with different origins. Racialism or scientific racism was considered science from the 19th century until the later part of the 20th century. Anybody who spoke out against it was called a science denier, or too stupid to understand racialism. After Darwin invented the theory of evolution, scientists immediately started using the theory of evolution to try and support scientific racism. One such example is the idea that the white race was more evolved than or superior to other races. Before the theory of evolution came out, racism in its modern definition was not possible because there was no scientific theory to affirm or deny racialism. People did not know what made different races different. Literally, people like American founding father Benjamin Rush were out here thinking that being black was a skin disease called Negroidism, and others thought that blood essence was responsible for phenotypical differences. Before the theory of evolution came to fruition, black people were considered subhuman by white people. Not all, but it was a prevailing view. After the theory of evolution came out, black people were classified as human. But the new prevailing view in Western culture was that they were inferior. Scientific racists pointed out various data points such as differences in IQ testing, the fact that black people had a lower life expectancy, and that black people were more likely to be arrested to support their racist views, arguing that black genetics caused black people to commit more crime and have lower IQs. The fact of the matter is that black people were not given the same chances as white people, and so they were less successful in all of these aforementioned metrics, and are still less successful today because we have been held back. Therefore, the Darwinian theory of evolution was used as a basis for scientific racism. Scientific racism only became seen as pseudoscience starting in 1950. And to this day, race realists still consider it to be science. Before racialism, people were classified according to their tribe or nationality, and we should go back to doing that, otherwise racism will persist. The very existence and use of the concepts of race allow for racism to exist. The original Darwinian theory of evolution is responsible for modern racism, so it should not be taught in schools as science. Rather, it should be taught in the context of history. A more modern understanding of evolution and the supporting data should be taught in schools as science. Alright, that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video all the way till the end. If you guys have any thoughts or opinions, please let me know down in the comment section below. We was kangs, not monkeys and shit. You know what I mean?
We was kings and shit, niggas. I swear to God, man.
If you didn't watch my video on why the theory of evolution is not science, go ahead and click on the video now. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.